Hey everybody, welcome to the ancient city of Jaffa. I'm Ron Cantor, the president of Shalano TV, the only Messianic Jewish TV channel, and it's right here in Israel and in Hebrew. And we're addressing 7 Jewish objections to Jesus as Israel's Messiah. Now, I always thought if I believed in Jesus, then I would no longer be Jewish. I'll tell you a secret. When I became a Jewish believer in Jesus, I just assumed I was no longer Jewish. I actually thought to myself, now I'm going to have to learn how to hunt and fix cars, things that American Jewish men didn't typically do. I'm not joking. But it was when I read the New Testament for the first time that I was shocked to see how many people inside this book were Jewish. In fact, it seemed like everyone was. The entire movement of the Jewish followers of Jesus in the early years was 100% Jewish. The leaders, Simon Peter, John, and Jacob, were Jews from the Galilee. Nicodemus was an Orthodox Jewish leader, part of the Sanhedrin. Paul the Apostle was actually a renowned Jewish rabbi. They grew from 120 to over 3,000 in just one day, and that day was a Jewish holiday, Shavuot. In fact, the 3 most significant days during the spring for the Jewish people are Passover, First Fruits, and Shavuot. Think about this. Yeshua, Jesus, died on Passover, He rose from the dead on First Fruits, and then 49 days later, on Shavuot, God's Spirit was poured out on Jerusalem, resulting in 3,000 Jewish people becoming followers of Him. Now, I never knew this. I grew up thinking that Mary was a Catholic and John the Baptist was, well, a Baptist. I had no idea that they were Jewish, along with virtually every other person in the New Testament. As I read further, I saw that none of these Jewish followers of Jesus assumed that their faith in Him made them non-Jewish. In their minds, they had found the Jewish Messiah. Could there be anything more Jewish than that? Throughout the centuries, there have been plenty of people whose followers claimed that they were the Messiah, from Bar Kokhba in the 2nd century to the Lubavitcher rabbi Schneerson, who died in 1994. No one ever said that because of their belief that someone was the Messiah, they were no longer Jews. They say that only about Messianic Jews. In the 1st century, the question really wasn't, can you be Jewish and believe in Jesus? It was, can you be Gentile and believe in Jesus? That was the actual controversy. When the leaders in Jerusalem heard that Gentiles were following Jesus without first converting to Judaism, it caused a great controversy. In the end, they decided that this was God's doing. God was revealing Himself to the Gentiles. But they never questioned their own Judaism, and neither did the other Jews around them. In the year 62, Jacob, the brother of Jesus, was the only Jew in all of Jerusalem that was allowed into the temple to pray whenever he desired. Surely someone considered not Jewish would not have had such a luxury, but it was because of his great reputation as someone who prayed for the people of Israel. Let me challenge you to read the New Testament for yourself. Don't believe what other people tell you, and don't be afraid. You're going to find out it's a very Jewish book.